Hotep, peace and blessings. This is Amun-Ra, Cedric Amun-Ra Huff, checking in once again on a very, very important day, a special day for me and my family. I just got the results to our African Ancestry DNA testing. You know what I'm saying? So just got them via email. Due to the COVID, they didn't send them in the mail this time. They're gonna send them later. But so right now I have them on email and I'm about to share this with the world. I'm about to find out part of my lineage, about to connect the dots a little more, you know what I mean? So if you're related to me on my mother's side, my mother's maternal side, and my father's paternal side, these results are for you as well, baby. I'm so excited. My daughter's asleep, they missing everything, but they'll find out. Come follow me now, come on. Hotep, peace to the gods and the goddesses. We're gonna get right into it, right? First, I'm gonna break down some terminology for you so you understand what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, here we go. First thing is the Matrix-Clan test, right? Tracing a maternal lineage. And it states the Matrix-Clan test traces maternal ancestry by analyzing mitochondrial DNA, which men and women inherit exclusively from their mothers. It states you have the same mtDNA as your mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, etc. for many generations. Scientists compare your mtDNA to the African lineage database to determine your ancestry from 500 to 2,000 years ago. So that's what's going on. It also states that your results will be the same for these members of your family lineage. Your siblings, your mother's siblings, your sister's children, your aunt's children, your mother, your maternal grandmother. So now, the moment of truth. Let's find out my maternal bloodline, baby. Very excited. Give me a second. Okay, word. It states, Dear Mr. Huff, it is great pleasure that I report your Matrix-Clan test result. We have determined that you share maternal genetic ancestry with the Bamileke people in Cameroon, baby. Yes. Cameroon, stand up, Bamilekis. Word. Everyone on your entire maternal lineage from the past and into the future is Bamileke. So we encourage you to share this information with everyone, your mother's side of the family, including your siblings, children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, your mother, her sisters, and brothers, and your grandmother. That's what's up. Now, let's get into some of the traits of the Bamileke. From my brief research of the Bamileke were originally known as the Baliku of the Deshang. Bamileke was not the original term of the tribe. Bamileke was the negative term given to the Baliku from the European invaders. Now, Baliku translates as the people of the hole in the earth. Now, here's the fascinating thing about the Baliku. According to their oral traditions, the Baliku migrated from ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet in the 9th century. You feel me? Their oral traditions also speaks of tales of magic and how the Baliku used levitation to travel over rivers and huge chasms on their migrations, which took 2 centuries. So they left in the 9th century and they arrived at the current location in Cameroon in the 11th century. Now, that levitation sounds very familiar to the miracles of Yeshua, who you call Jesus. He walked on water. You feel me? He hid out in Egypt or Kemet, and he studied under the ancient high priest of Kemet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the lineage, baby. The Bamileke, Baliku of the Deshang on my mama's side. You feel me? Then the Bamileke architecture also resembles ancient Kemetic structures as well. You know what I'm saying? And their original religion was ancestral worship. Now, as the oral tradition goes, they fled from Kemet to escape the Pale Arabs' Islamic slave trade and indoctrination of that religion. You follow what I'm saying? So they dipped from Kemet, you know what I'm saying, relocated in Cameroon, the southwest part of Africa. You know, so that's where they reside at now, but they're originally from Kemet. So not only were they into ancestral worship, which is basically giving praise to your ancestors. As you know, energy doesn't die. You can't destroy energy. It only changes form. So once you pass, you just ascend to the higher planes. Your ancestors are there waiting to assist you. So they were into that. as well as the Kemites. You feel what I'm saying? But they also gave praise to one deity. They gave the creator the name of Si, S-I-N-S-I. And I got to do my research on that. But yeah, they believed in one deity, as all indigenous beings did. We believed in one energy, one source, one mind, and we just had different terms for that. You feel me? But see, it makes so much sense. Now I know why I'm so in tune with ancient Kemet, you know what I'm saying? Hence, Amun-Ra. Yeah, like many of you, a lot of us that are in tune with Kemet is because we are descendants of beings that are from countries that migrated from Kemet to the West Coast to escape the slave trade, you know, the Islamic slave trade, as well as the European slave trade. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and I've also been told that the Bemelekis like to party. They love to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom's side of the family, for real. I've read that they're very creative people, very musical people. You know what I mean? So it makes a whole lot of sense, yo. So shout out to all my Bemelekians out there, my Balikus, you know what I'm saying? Word. Let's move on to my father's side of the family. Also, before we move on, you're listening to the sounds of Amun-Ra. That first track is titled African Drums, produced by my man Top Cat, and that second song is Save the Babies, produced by my man Valentino Adis. Those songs are available anywhere music is sold online. Check me out, Amun-Ra, A-M-U-N-R-A, Athens, Georgia, or Atlanta, Georgia, baby. Yeah! The Patry Clan Test, tracing a paternal lineage. The Patry Clan test traces paternal ancestry by analyzing the Y chromosome. The males inherit exclusively from their fathers. Only males can use this test kit. If you are a female, you must have a male relative with your father's last name to take the test for you. Every male has the same Y chromosome as his father, grandfather, great-grandfather, etc. For many generations, scientists compare your Y chromosome to the African lineage database to determine your ancestry from 500 to 2,000 years ago. A male's results will be the same for these members of his family tree: his children, his father, his son's children, his father's siblings, his uncle's children, his brother's children, his paternal grandfather. Word. So, the moment of truth. Dear Mr. Huff, it is with great pleasure that I report our Patry Clan analysis successfully identified your paternal genetic ancestry. By analyzing your Y chromosome DNA, we have determined that you share paternal genetic ancestry with Hausa people in Nigeria today. Hausa, stand up, Hausa. Yeah, Nigeria in the building. Word. It reads, moreover, everyone in your family that descends from your paternal grandfather and his brothers share your Hausa ancestry. Word, that's what's up. Now let's get into the traits of the Hausa tribe of Nigeria. The Hausa, the largest ethnic group in West Africa, 70 million strong. And they reside all over West Africa. Cameroon, Ghana, just to name a few countries. Their language is Afro-Asiatic, you know what I mean? And there's a famous queen from that tribe known as Queen Amina. Research Queen Amina, A-M-I-N-A. Now, their oral tradition speaks of their origins being from Baghdad. There's a guy, his name was Bayajida, a mythical ancestor of the Hausa people. And the story goes that he migrated from Baghdad in the 9th century. And when he arrived in Nigeria in that location, there was a huge snake that was guarding the water well or water hole, preventing the people to drink from the well. So what Bayajida did, he carried a big sword, and what he did, he killed the snake, he cut his head off. You know what I'm saying? So that snake probably was representative of some type of tyrant or some type of evil king or something like that. So he killed him, and his reward was to be able to marry the queen of Diora. Hope I'm saying that right. The queen of Diora. And they had 7 sons. And those 7 sons were the rulers of the 7 Hausa city-state, the originals. You know what I'm saying? The Hausa men are known to be very family-oriented. They're very tight with their family. They're known as being royal. Businessmen, entrepreneurs. They never really, the Hausa never really like to work for anyone or been told what to do, so they own their own businesses, and that really makes a lot of sense because my father's side of the family are entrepreneurs, and that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It runs thick through the blood, basically on both sides. The Baliku, they were entrepreneurs as well, so it ties together. One thing about the Hausa, they're known for their garbs of clothing. They're very fly, extravagant with the dress, with the gear. You know what I'm saying? They used to rock the real big head wraps, the big turbans that match the scarves and the clothing. You know what I mean? And I can relate to that because I've been rocking hats and things of that nature since I was like 3 years old, matching my outfits. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it makes a total sense. You know what I mean? Now, the Hausa are predominantly Muslims. They practice Islam, and that's primarily due to the indoctrination by their oppressors at that time. But there is a small percentage known as the Makuzawa who still practice the original religion or spirituality of that tribe, which is, again, ancestral worship. They were into magic, you know what I'm saying, natural spirits known as the Borai or the Iskokai, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to check them out when I go out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to check out anything that predates the indoctrination by our oppressors. You feel what I'm saying? Rather it be Islam or Christianity. I'm trying to get back to the originals, you know what I'm saying? The Hausa men were also known as great horsemen. They used to raise horses, breed horses, ride horses. They were like really in tune with horses. They would roll up on the set on the horses with the swords looking real majestic and royal, you know what I'm saying? Word, that's that strand right there. They also were into fishing, hunting, agriculture. The one word that would describe the Hausa people is royalty. Word. That's my father's side. All the men on my dad's side. Hausa. So yeah, I look real forward to visiting that location as well. Actually, both locations. That's the next step on my journey is to get my mom's brother, my uncle, to take the test for his father's side, which is my grandfather's side, and also to get my dad to take it for his mother's side. So once I get all of that, the family and I, we're going to visit all locations. You know what I mean? Really connect. And it's a great thing. I think every person of color should connect with AfricanAncestry.com, you know, to find out your roots, yo. It's a great feeling to know who you are, who your people were, what we spoke, what we ate, you know what I'm saying? It's connecting the dots, you know what I'm saying? 400 years we've been lost not knowing who we were, you know what I'm saying? Now, today, you can find that out. AfricanAncestry.com. I recommend everybody to find out your past. You know what I'm saying? Word. Peace to my Bamaleki family and my Hausa family. I give thanks to African Ancestry for connecting the dots. Sincerely, Amun-Ra Jehuti Ray, a.k.a. Cedric Huff of Athens, Georgia. Peace.